We're so weird.
Right. Hi guys, I'm Brittany and this is Jessica and you are watching a Pixie Dust Productions Pixar review.
Today we're going to be talking about Toy Story 2, which is a 1999 Pixar movie. And in this movie, Woody is stolen by a man who wishes to sell him to a museum. After being stolen, he learns that he's a valuable collectible and meets a group of toys who come from the same old TV show as him. He befriends them and is later forced with deciding between being loved by children for eternity behind glass at a museum or remain being loved and played with by his own child, knowing one day he may outgrow him. I obviously have seen this movie. I've actually seen this movie many, many times because my daughter went through a phase where she was very obsessed with Bullseye. So Toy Story 2 was one of her favorites. And it was really funny because what like triggered her obsession was she bought a Bullseye stuffed animal when we were in Disneyland and she called him Eyeball all the time. And we would correct her and we'd be like, oh, his name is Bullseye. And she'd be like, oh, Bullseye. And then 2 minutes later, she'd be like, I love Eyeball.
I really enjoyed the reprisal of the characters. I liked how their personalities continued to develop. I really liked the aliens were back. That was exciting. They were adorable. I liked the part the one alien was talking about all these different like Hollywood gigs he's getting. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, that was cute.
And I really enjoyed Jessie as a character. Like she was just like so dynamic and bubbly. She had so many feelings.
I don't like Jessie. That
No?
is my biggest like I've never liked Jessie. I don't know what it is. Like she annoys me. I do not like Jessie.
I just like how she feels so big. When she's happy, she is ecstatic. And when she's sad, like you're not gonna mistake the fact that she's sad. That whole like montage song of like when she loved me or whatever, I don't like that song. I didn't like that it went on forever. Like, no thank you.
That scene is really cringy to me. I do not like it either. I'm not a Jessie fan in any way. Oh, can we talk about the nod to Star Wars? When Buzz is like, you killed my father, and Zurg is like, I am your father. And then at the end when he's all, I'm gonna stay and play catch with my dad. And also Pixar's attention to detail. There's dirt and fingerprints like on the doors and light switches and stuff. I noticed, I was like, oh my gosh, like the fact that they thought to put that in their animation is amazing. I also think that like last time when I said that Pizza Planet needs to be a real place that exists, Al's Toy Barn needs to exist. Especially now that Toys R Us doesn't exist anymore. Like we need.
I thought they were coming back.
Are they?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I still want an Al's Toy Barn. We could take our kids to lunch at Pizza Planet and then go shopping at Al's Toy Barn.
For this episode, I decided to sort Slinky Dog. He is loyal, he's clever, and he is just a good, like all around good guy. So he is a Gryffindor.
Okay. I honestly feel like most of Andy's toys are Gryffindors.
They probably get it from Andy.
Oh.
I'm betting if we spent more time on the character Andy himself, we would learn he was a Gryffindor.
Oh, I wonder. I sorted Stinky Pete. I think that he is so clever and manipulative, and he does whatever it takes to get what he desires most. So I put him in Slytherin. So for the moral of this story, I think it's that you cannot live in fear of what the future may or may not bring. Instead, live every day to the fullest and love others as long as they may need you.
The moral of this story reminded me of the Sermon on the Mount in Matthew 6:34, where it says, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. This film was as successful as its predecessor commercially. It became 1999's highest grossing animated film, earning $245.9 million in North America alone. It beating both of Pixar's previously released movies significantly. The critical response was that it equaled or even surpassed the original in terms of quality.
I'm going to go ahead and give this movie 5 popcorn kernels. And I'm going to put it in second place below Toy Story and above A Bug's Life.
All right, this movie, I did enjoy it more than I remembered enjoying it back in junior high. But I still wasn't that into it. So I'm going to give this one 3 popcorn kernels, and I'm going to put it at number 3 on my list, below A Bug's Life.
Make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss any of our future videos. And next month, we'll be talking about Monsters, Inc. Bye.
Bye.
I'm pretty sure I want to be an elf. How prepared do we need to be for it?
That's a good question. I will have this conversation more.
Don't mess with stuff.
We're gonna need like badges soon.
You're red.
I'm terrified that you're right.
I have cats distracting me everywhere.
And I'm not prepared.
So harsh. Because every time, that's what I'm anxious about.
Oh, it's my thing?